There is. Question number 4, Jonathan Young.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Transport and asks, what recent announcements has the government made on progress with the accelerated regional roading program?
The Honourable Simon Bridges.
Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister recently announced up to $115 million of funding for regionally significant roading projects in Taranaki, Gisborne and Marlborough. 2 of the projects are newly identified and on State Highway 3 in North Taranaki, which connects with the Waikato. Up to $90 million will be spent building a bypass of Mount Messenger, while up to $15 million will be spent on building a bypass of the Awakino Gorge Tunnel. Supporting Taranaki's growth is a real priority for the government. That's why the bypasses, along with other planned safety improvements to the tune of $25 to $30 million, will ensure this important stretch of road is safer, more reliable to travel on, and supports the ongoing economic growth of this region. Ask us up.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Jonathan Young.
What other projects has the government announced to support regional roading priorities in Marlborough and on the East Coast?
The Honourable Simon Bridges.
Well, Mr. Speaker, there's a lot of interest in this, and there is a lot of good news from the regions. The existing Opawa Bridge on State Highway 1 in Marlborough is an important gateway to Blenheim, but can be prone to real delays. That's why the government is stepping in and spending up to $17.5 million on a new bridge that will be wider and see traffic flow more freely, resulting in fewer delays and road closures. We're also spending up to $5 million to replace the Motu Bridge on the East Coast, which is the only one-lane bridge on the stretch of road between Gisborne and Ōpōtiki. The new Motu Bridge will strengthen the East Coast's main link with the Bay of Plenty and help boost the region's economic growth and productivity. Ask it.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Jonathan Young.
What reports has he seen on the government's recent announcement that it will fund up to $115 million of funding for regionally significant roading projects in Taranaki, Gisborne and Marlborough?
The Honourable Simon Bridges.
Oh, well, the Prime Minister's speech has been widely applauded in the regions. For example, I've seen a media statement from the Taranaki Regional Council that the member opposite for some reason laughs about, saying this is the best single decision in several decades for our road network and the economic activity that relies on it. We have been pushing hard for improvements and our expectations are high, but today's announcement exceeded them. The Minister and local MPs deserve our thanks. Mr. Speaker, we are a government that is putting its money where its mouth is and getting on with supporting regional New Zealand. Ask us up.
Order. Order. Supplementary question, Peter Parani.
Tēnā koe. Supplementary to the Minister. And thank you for all the announcements.
Order, can I just have the supplementary question?
When will he be announcing the allocation for roading in Northland?
The Honourable Simon Bridges.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I thank the member for the acknowledgement of the great work that we are doing. It may have escaped his attention. I appreciate, he's a busy member, but we are spending many, many millions of dollars in that important region, and indeed the procurement is going on a $1 billion piece of highway as we speak, not to mention the bridges and the other roading improvements. I think the people of North...
It's asked by New Zealand First. By the level of that interjection, they're clearly not that interested in the answer. Question number 5, Grant Robertson.